Hey everyone, welcome to this 15-minute stretch to help increase your flexibility. For today's practice, all you'll need is something soft below you. So when you're ready to join me on the mat, let's get started. Coming onto all fours. Shoulders are above your wrists, hips are over your knees. And on your next exhale, gently tuck your tailbone under, flow your hips all the way to the mat, keeping your arms straight. Roll your shoulder blades back and stretch up through your chest as you release your head all the way back. On your inhale, release your head forward, push your hips back, and come into child's pose. Tiptoe those fingers a little further up the mat to get a deeper stretch in those shoulder blades. Gently come back to all fours and move through this movement a few more times. Inhaling as you arch up, and exhaling as you lower your hips down and press through your chest. Starting this class with some gentle movement so that we can warm our bodies up and release any tension that we are holding in our muscles. Centering your mind here on the mat, gently release any thoughts you have floating in your mind that might have been caused before you stepped on the mat, and release any tension that you hold around whatever you have to do after this practice, and just be here with me. Take a deep breath and come onto all fours. Come into a seated position. Left leg is extended all the way towards the corner of the mat. Right leg is bent with your heels and toes touching your inner left thigh. Straighten your spine and neck. Take a deep breath and fold all the way towards that left corner of the mat. Keeping your hands propped up on your fingertips here, and slowly walk them out. Deep release in that back. And whenever you feel your body release a bit more, walk further out on those fingertips. Take a deep breath, let it go, and slowly walk those hands all the way back up towards center. Reach both arms straight out towards the sides and lean over towards that leg that is extended. Left arm is bent and place it in front of your knee. Right arm reaches all the way up and over. Again, keep a soft movement in these poses. Reach a little bit further out. And come back towards center. Doing those same stretches on the left side. Right leg is extended, left leg is bent. Inhale as you reach those arms up and over and fold all the way forward. Make sure that you're keeping both of your sit bones on the mat here. Deep flex in that right foot and keep on walking forward as much as you can. Inhaling and exhaling to release deeper down into the stretch. And on your next inhale, walk those arms all the way back up. Flow your arms out towards the side and lean to the opposite direction, keeping that elbow in front of your leg and arching that left arm all the way up. You can keep your gaze up towards the sky here or lower it down towards the mat. And whenever you get a little bit of a release, press into this stretch even deeper. And inhale as you flow those arms up towards center. Coming back onto all fours. Press those hips all the way back into downward dog and deeply pedal out your feet here. Trying to straighten your back as much as you can. Keep both of your ears in alignment with your arms here to really extend through the crown of your head. And when you feel like you're ready, straighten both legs. Push back into that downward dog. Try to lower your heels all the way down onto the mat. Stay here for a breath and bend that right leg and pull it all the way through, resting that foot on the mat. Upper body flows up and arms are resting on the top of that right knee. Opposite knee is on the mat. Feet are still tucked under and deeply press into your hips. You should be feeling a really deep release in that left psoas. Untuck that back toe. Drop those hips a little bit more if you can, and notice how this changes the stretch in your body. Lowering those hands down onto the mat. Straightening that right leg, flexing that foot. Fingertips are on the mat here for some support. Stay here for a moment. Keep on flowing between straightening and bending that right leg, each time getting a little bit deeper into those hips. Move in whatever flow feels good for your body. And when you're ready, sit back with that right leg straight, staying here as you take teeny little pulses to get a little bit deeper. Make sure that you're gently easing into these stretches and not bouncing or forcing the movement. And release back forward. Keeping that right leg where it is, tiptoe that foot off to the side of the mat. Same arm rests on that knee and gently press it out towards the side. Feel the stretch in your inner thigh and the side of your body. Extend that right arm all the way towards the front corner of your mat and reach it all the way up and over to almost touch that back thigh. Exhale as you reach that arm forward, and inhale as you reach it up and back. Keep on flowing with your breath here for 2, and 1. Step back up on that right leg and step your left leg towards the front of your mat. Staying here, straightening your legs all the way up, keeping your torso folded over. Interlace your arms here and sway side to side, allowing your upper body to have a deep release. Tiny bend in those knees to allow your upper body to fold forward a bit more. Lower your hands back down onto the mat and step the opposite leg back, coming into a left lunge. Back foot is flexed, sitting on those toes. Hands are interlaced and pressing against that front knee. And allow gravity to really pull your hips down here. Take a breath. Hands rest on the mat. Untuck that back foot and deeply sit into this lunge. Maybe rock side to side to release those hips a bit more. Take a breath and sit those hips back, extending that opposite leg, keeping that front foot flexed. Fold your upper body all the way forward, walking those hands out towards the top of the mat. Deep breaths here. Whenever you feel any type of tension in your body start to build up, instead of moving, try to envision your body releasing all of that tension through your breath. Keep on flowing between straightening and bending that right leg, each time getting a little bit deeper into those hips. On your next inhale, deep bend in that front knee, tiptoe that foot out towards the side of your mat. Same arm rests on that knee and gently press it out towards the side, applying as much pressure here as feels good on your body, and allow that leg to push out and rest on the side of your foot. And when you're ready, release that leg, flow that same arm towards the front corner of your mat, reach it all the way up and over, flowing back and forth here with your breath. Really take this opportunity to stretch through any tension that you feel in your upper body. Continue for 3. 2. And 1. Lowering both hands back down onto the mat. Walk that foot back towards center. Opposite leg steps forward. Feet are hip distance apart. Deep bend in those knees. Fold forward. Step that left leg back, turning towards the side of your mat. Upper body flows all the way up. And deeply bend into your goddess pose. Hands are resting on your knees here and gently sway side to side. When you're ready for something deeper, alternating your elbows forward here to get a little deeper. Switching from side to side. Inhale, straighten both your legs and fold all the way towards the floor. Really move into your body and sway in whatever way feels good for you. You can grab those elbows once more, swinging side to side. Lowering those hands down onto the mat, walking them all the way behind you as far as they can. Pulling your arms back towards center, deep bend in that right leg, and sit those hips all the way down onto the mat. And switch sides, flowing back and forth between these half yogi squats. Deep bend in that left leg, sit all the way down, take a breath, and move back towards the other side, flowing back and forth with your body, really tapping into that pace that feels comfortable for you. Deep inhale and exhale. The deeper you breathe, the deeper you're going to allow yourself to get into these poses. This is the last deep stretch for this class, so really try and push your body here. And when you're ready, take an inhale, straighten both legs, walk those arms back towards the top of your mat, step that leg back, coming into downward dog. This pose should feel really good by now. Try to reach those heels towards the mat and push that chest towards your toes and straighten your back as much as you can. Take an inhale and release those knees down onto the mat. Come into a seated position, crossing your legs below you. Arms flow up and over and twist down towards the right side. Take a breath. Lift your arms up and over again and twist to the opposite side. Taking a breath when you get there. And release. Straightening your back and your neck. Close down your eyes. Place both of your hands over your heart. Take in a deep breath. And let it go. Thank you guys so much for joining me on the mat today. If you guys enjoyed this practice, please like and subscribe to my channel so that I know that you guys are here. And with that, I'll see you guys next time. Namaste.